Hi guys, welcome back to the ongoing tour of Clover Hill, the 19th century house that Mr. Fox and I are restoring. Last week, we spent some time in the large L-shaped entrance hall. Today, I'd like to show you the parlor and, time permitting, the dining room. Before we get started, let me answer a couple of questions I received after last week's video. A few viewers wanted to know about the ceiling height in the house. It's 11.5 feet, both upstairs and down. One person asked if I would switch on the conquistador that lights the staircase at night. So here we go. And I forgot to tell you that when this house was put up for sale in 2001, the only viable offer, at least before we came along, was from a salvage dealer. He wanted to dismantle the marble fireplace surrounds, the banister and spindles from the staircase, the ornate woodwork, and other architectural features. These features are unique and irreplaceable, so they would probably have fetched quite a sum. By purchasing the house, Mr. Fox and I not only saved these architectural components, but we saved a valuable piece of American history too. So let's have a look at the parlor. There are two entrances to the parlor. One is through these pocket doors, and there's another door near the staircase. So let's open the doors and step inside. This parlor was a wreck when we bought the house. Plaster was coming off the walls, the ceiling was collapsing from water damage, so we had a big restoration job in here. My favorite feature in the room is this fireplace. The fire surround is marble. It's a tan and beige marble. And originally, there would have been a wooden mantle in this room. So this fire surround was probably added, 1860, 1870. And the fireplace itself is wonderful because it truly heats the room when all of the doors are closed. There are several fireplaces in this house, and that's how everybody stayed warm back in 1826. And during an ice storm in 2006, I actually learned how to cook in front of a fireplace. I made soups, I made chicken with 40 cloves of garlic, and other wonderful things. I even made baked potatoes by wrapping them in foil and throwing them into the hot ashes. It was a delicious dinner. This statue is a conquistador, and it was a gift from the original owner's great-great-granddaughter. She was in her 90s when she came to visit us at the house, and she really liked what we were doing, so she had this replica of the conquistador shipped to me shortly thereafter. I really like it. What we did not like was this overmantel mirror. It just seemed too, I don't know, not right for the house. It's bamboo or some faux bamboo with gilt, and again, we didn't like it, and we had every intention of replacing it and putting a landscape in its place. Then, the original owner's great-great-granddaughter sent us a photograph of this room from the 1890s, and guess what? The mirror was here, so the mirror remained. There are 4 windows in this room, all of them floor to ceiling. Light was really important back in 1826 because we didn't have electric lights. And this room is absolutely flooded with sunlight during the winter months. I asked my friend Kevin Weldon to make the window hangings. And I love the broad valance with its gold and green tassels. And I love that the curtains actually puddle on the floor. There are several paintings in the room, most of them found at auction, including some Dutch landscapes. But my favorite is this portrait of Prudence. Prudence looks like she belongs in a Jane Austen novel. But don't let her dour countenance fool you. I suspect she could drink you and me under the table. Gate leg tables are really cool. Although it looks like a very narrow table, you can open it up like this. Just pull the gates on each side. And the other side has another flap and another gate. So open the whole thing up and you can seat 6 to 8 people. In this corner is a federal table, also found at auction. Boy, if you want to find antique furniture for your old house, be sure to hit the auctions. And I love the curved pedestal and these somewhat curved legs. I don't know what they're called. I'm sure there's a term for them. If you know what these kind of legs are called, you can drop me a comment. And on top of the table is a Victorian vase. This is Prince Albert. On the other side is Queen Victoria. And we found this in an antique shop in London. And the handle was broken off, so we paid nothing for it. And in the urn is a very simple arrangement. It's purple zinnias from my garden. And boy, do I have a lot of purple zinnias right now. You'll see them all over the house. And the background are branches of Thuja Green Giant. We talked about Thuja Green Giant in one of my gardening videos. I'll try to put up a link to that video in case you want to watch it. This couch was built in 1815 in Boston. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it's certainly right for the period of the room. And Lily seems to like it. I really like the curved arms and the turned, whatever this is called. Help me out here. These tub chairs were built in New Orleans in 1835. And unlike the Boston settee, they're truly comfortable. I look forward to showing you this room again in December when it's all decorated for Christmas and a fire is burning in the fireplace. Unfortunately, there's not time to show you the dining room today, so we'll save that for a future video. And in other future videos, I'll show you other rooms in the house. I'll see you next time. Bye.